more remaining.
Yeah, we are live, Ankita.
Thank you so much for that, Vishal. Um, Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, and a very good afternoon, based on the part of the world you hail from. Thank you so much for joining us this time for our websites call, and really looking forward to the agenda items that you've got. I'll take my screen sharing up and take us through what we've got for today. So, as Vishal has already dropped the link for our meeting minutes, I won't be doing that any further, but you can take a look at this and add your name in the attendees section up here. That would help us keeping a track of your attendance and also assigning you items and taking care of your agenda items. So, without any further ado, we have this ongoing notion or an ongoing practice where we welcome newcomers first and ask them to introduce themselves to the other community members who've been working in this specific area and regard. I'll quickly take a look at our attendees for the day and just see if we've got someone new. Rishikesh, is this the very first time that you're joining our websites call? If yes, do you mind introducing yourself?
No, I have joined the community in June.
Oh, thank you so much for letting me know, and I apologize. Happy to have you here again. Looking forward to your contributions. I think we've got the other folks here in the past. Uh, Please correct me if I'm wrong. So I don't think we have to take up any newcomer intros for the day, which is both sad and happy. We've got time to cover up the other discussions. So we've got a couple of standing agenda items. And here on moving ahead, in each of the websites call, we'll be taking a look at all of these, the progress that has been made in the past 7 days or ever since the websites call was hosted last. So we've got an MDX migration that's ongoing. A bit of context for folks who haven't been aware of this. So our layer 5 .io website, which is this one right here, is built on top of Gatsby or built using Gatsby. And then for the past approximately a year, it's been an ongoing task where people have been migrating it to a newer Gatsby version and a newer MDX version. So we do have the Gatsby version up in place, but there were a couple of things inside MDX migrations that were still in progress and a work that was that people were working on. But I don't think we have Sudhanshu here as of now, so we can't take this issue up. But yeah,
Uh,
we'll.
Sorry to interrupt, but Sudhanshu will be joining in 10 minutes, he said.
Sure. Then we can circle back to this particular item once he's here with us. The other thing that we have is the catalog, or I'll quickly take us through the Meshi.io catalog that's up here. I'll add a link to this so that folks can take a look at it and check out. And this is an area that Vishal has been actively working on and contributing and helping folks contribute to as well. So Vishal, do you mind taking us through this? Just a brief of what this would be about, what folks can expect to contribute, and then
Yeah,
the progress on things that you've been
yeah,
working on. Thank you.
yeah, sure. Thanks a lot. So this is a central and public-facing repository of all the communities app and design that is in there is in Meshery, which Meshery supports, and in order to design, deploy, and manage your infrastructure. So this is one of the places where we have this catalog where you would find all the designs. And recently there has been an effort in making sure that we also have modules available. So there is this another construct in Meshery models, which is packaging unit for your cloud and multi-cloud infrastructure. So they are also available now. And as you will be able to see, this is a deploy preview link, and there's a reason behind why I'm not sharing in the live site, because right now if you go in the live site, the models are not there. We have a little performance issue right here, and that is given the number of models that are there. Right now, we are having pretty difficulty in making this page look like what it is right now. So I'll be taking this link and we'll be dropping in chat. If you try to open it up, you will be able to see that it takes a lot of time and also burdens your machine. Ultimately, I guess it can also crash your Windows in the browser. So the ask and like call for volunteers or assistance is that how we can fix this issue so that at the same time we are able to show the models as well, and also like having if not exactly, then something similar to what we have right now. So if any one of you would like to collaborate with me on this, or if you have any more questions, you can ask in the Slack channel or just now, or I'll be opening a GitHub issue. And in fact, I'll be opening that up and we'll also be sharing in chat. So if you want to work on that, you can. So yeah, this would be it. And apart from that, if you want to explore the catalog now, you simply can head on to Meshi.io catalog, and there you can open any of the designs that is there, and take a look what it does, who was the one who published it, and where you can actually open it in a live Kubernetes cluster environment where you actually can interact with the component that it has, and from there you can see the life cycle of it and how it is, how Meshi makes sure that it's really hassle-free for you to be doing all these things collaboratively in a team. So for now, I'll also go ahead by dropping the live sites catalog in chat. So there it is. Thanks a lot, Ankita. Anyone who would want to has any feedback or any thoughts? Or if you
Just
don't,
to add,
mm,
just to add in, if you've got any questions regarding how catalogs work or anything in general, please feel free to ping Vishal. He'd be more than happy to help you out. He's taken this in the past couple of calls as well at times, so you can go through and check out those recordings if required and needed. But yeah, if you've got any questions, if you would like to volunteer to contribute to this area, do let us know, or do ping Vishal over Slack if you need some time to think about it as well.
thanks a lot. So I'll be stopping my screen sharing.
Thank you so much for taking us through this, Vishal. Yep. I think with a bit more of assistance, we can really have this up and running really soon and have models that folks can use. Thank you so much for sharing this. I do see you've got something else to discuss, but maybe we'll cover that up later. It's about another aspect of it. Then we've got an ongoing issue, which is system documentation. So we had this open around the time of Hacktoberfest, and then we've got a bunch of folks contributing to this area. I'll quickly take all of us through that page where we've got all of this documented, and then share a link for it as well. Just bear with me for a second. I'm not sure if I'm no, this is the wrong documentation link. I guess we had an open issue here. I'll just pull that up from Anand's component itself. Yeah, project system. It's inside my projects. Here we go. I'll add a link to this in the chat that folks can access. So here, if you come up and click on components, you'll find that a bunch of contributors are coming forward to make this documentation live and to add more components to this. So Systent is our design system, and you can find Systent here. I'll add a link to Systent's repository here as well. So it's built with built using React primarily, and then we use Material UI and a bunch of other things. So a lot of the components that you'll see that are being used here or on other products that Meshi has, we use a bunch of these Systent components. Now, all of these components, though they are mentioned here, we still do not have enough documentation for these. So as you can see, we've got a bunch of open issues here. A lot of folks who volunteered to work on it but have left it midway. So you can take a look at all of these issues. I'll add a link to this here in the chat. You can take a look at all of these issues. You can probably, check out and comment that you're interested in contributing to this particular component. You want to add documentation for it. Let me take you through how this looks like. So let's say you have to add documentation for a button component. We've already got things in place. And a month ago, we had Vidit, who was taking care of this particular aspect of things, who had taken a session on how you can contribute to this area. So we'll probably add a document, like a link to that entire website meeting, so that it helps you understand and add more components. But in general, it will be an overview, a guidance section, and then some code snippets that folks can refer to and use. So this would be a general layout of how this would end up looking, um, and the area that you would be likely contributing to. So please feel free to let us know by adding a comment, or if you see, it has been assigned for a while to a contributor and they haven't been working or contributing in this area, then just let us know. We'll assign it to you over again. Like, we'll change the assignments and you can start working and contributing. I'm not sure if we've got Vidit on call. Probably we do not have him here, but feel free to text him via Slack or let us know. We'll be happy to help you if you've got any queries or questions in this regard. Yep. I think as you can see, we've got a bunch of these here. It'll take us a while. Probably by the next website's call, we can give you stats as to how far we have come along, how far remaining we are. But that would be about an open issue that we have. So any volunteers who would like to, contribute to this area, please let us know right now. Like, you could unmute, you could raise your hand, or you could mention your interest over the Zoom chat section, and we can assign you some issues here right away that you can take a look at and contribute to. Okay, as I can see, Adil is already contributing in this area. If there are others who want to, work on other components, let us know. I think we do have Sudhanshu up here. So Sudhanshu, we are going through standing agenda items over the website's call as well. So would appreciate if you could let us know, the status of the MDX migration. If you need some contributors to give you a helping hand, or if you need someone to help you in testing, or how far along are we, would really appreciate if you could take us through this segment.
Yeah,
You'd be active
sure.
going through.
Just give me a second. I will open my PR.
Sure, that's perfectly fine. Please take your time. Akash, I'll share a couple of PRs that you can probably contribute to. You can comment below that PR and I'll assign it to you right away. Just give me a moment.
Okay, I hope my screen is visible. Just a second. Okay. Do we have Radha in the call? I guess pronouncing her name right. No, we are not. Okay, this is the PR. Like, for a quick context, like, this has not been progressed up. Like what I've shared in last website meet, because I was busy on another work, another migration of the case. So yeah, like, this is I will share the progress, which is basically the last week's progress. Is there is a migration going on, like related to the MDX, which we use for our blogs, resources, all our MDX resources. There is a plugin called Gatsby plugin MDX, which is one of the official plugin provided by the Gatsby. Now, like, we upgraded one Gatsby version like few months back, which is from V4 to V5, and upgraded many dependencies related to that. So which one is left was this upgrade, which would be done, like we decided to move in a iteration. So this is the upgrade which we required to move from Gatsby plugin V3 actually, which is currently, and we have to move to V5. And the MDX version, which is capital MDX, which is a like main like dependency for which MDX contents run, has to be upgraded from V1 to V2. Now, when we upgrade this Gatsby plugin from V3 to V5, automatically the V5 supports the internally it supports the MDX version also. So we don't have to do explicitly that, because as we move here, will be automatically done. Now there is been progress. Last week I shared is that their configurations has been made, and there is an issue which is coming through the build process. Actually, it's failing. Is that you will get some YAML syntax issues like which is basically there is a lot of strict rules has been added while this upgrade. So there are some due to the strict rules, like I'm getting some build issues that the YAML syntax doesn't get built properly, and there are like bunch of YAML for front matter files, and which are basically the integrations. If you go to the uh, layer 5, and if you go to integrations, so there are a bunch of these integrations, and these resources are actually coming from MTX, and it's converted into a React component. So what you will see this
Apologies to
particular
interrupt,
detail.
Sudhanshu.
Okay.
If you're sharing your screen, it's not visible. Just a quick heads up.
Ankita, so I think I can see Sudhanshu's screen.
Yes, my side also it is visual.
Okay. I'm so
Okay.
sorry to interrupt. There has to be a glitch on my end. Please continue. Thank you
Yes,
so
yeah.
much.
So yeah. So these integrations, like whatever details you see, these are like the MDX details, and yeah, like this is basically when the site is building, you will get the issues. Like sometimes the syntax fails, it doesn't build properly. You have to add any quotations or like think commas. Yeah, that is
Sudhanshu,
like yeah.
yeah, like do you by any chance have the MDX, if we can take a look at the file that is causing the issue?
I can, but just it will hang up. There's a
So
1300
what you
files,
can
so
do, you can go to the branch that is Sudhanshu MDX V2
yeah.
upgrade V3, and then in any of the collections. So you can just click on that. Oh yeah, so,
Okay.
so right now we are in, okay, so here too, like it's the same. So yeah,
Okay, I have to go to the plan, sorry. Just a second.
I think it was, so if you
This
go
is
to back to, yeah,
MDX.
if you click on that, yeah.
MDX.
No, Sudhanshu, so if you go to your
Yeah.
PR, if you go to your PR, please.
I think I can go from here. Okay, I have to go to that.
That is in your fork, that's why. If you go to your PR, you can actually click on the branch, and that will take you to in your fork to that branch. So that's why
Yeah, just
that
a
way it will
second.
be easier.
This one, right?
If you directly click on it.
Yeah. So if I go to source, collections, integrations, one of the integration, sorry. So yeah, this is the current format which I am doing. Actually, this is the latest one I think I'm not pushed because which will be also as you see this syntax, this components, and you'll get a name, then this continues. This feature list will also be like this. What I think, what I've seen with the current breaking changes are. So this square will not be there. The square brackets will be not there, which will be replaced by this colon and normal without any quotes, normal list. So that would be the change which I have to push because I was testing in my local, so it was not getting built, so I was not able to push. But yeah,
So,
I think I've
sorry to
shared you
interrupt.
in Slack. I've shared in website Slack the latest, like which the current YAML syntax I'm using. So that is the one which can someone refer, like for sure.
Okay. So actually we want that YAML syntax, right? And not what is currently there, right?
Yeah, this one. Now, one thing which we can do is, I think this details is coming from one of the Meshri's CTL data, and I think there is, I think the which file you can say, Vivek? I think policies. There is a Meshri CTL command that is pushing the format. I think it was in your
Publish.
PR here.
Yeah.
So
So
if your PR is up or closed, so we can give a context audience. This one, right?
no, this is another one. If you click on to 79, yeah. There has been like I'll find that PR site, somewhere. It was in Meshri CTL itself. Yeah, model collection. If you scroll down. So okay, no, so there should be, if you go deep.
It should be like this only. I can get, though it's close, but I can get the file from here.
Just a minute. Give me 1 second. I'll get that PR.
Okay, so continuing with that until Vic gets me the file. So what does like every I think every 24 hours there is a workflow that pushes these files and automatically formation. What format does it does? It's already provided and written in meshrectl, one of the Go files. Now there is a risk in changing directly from here. Therefore is that if we try to change it from here, like the meshrectl format, and if we merge that and it got pushed, so the formation will be changed in the next 24 hours. And if it doesn't build, the production side will fail. So first we have to like ensure the formatting we are doing from layer 5 itself is correct. Then we can directly push the changes to the format in the meshrectl. I think it would make sense more. Uh, so did you get the file?
Yeah, I'm not able to find the pull request. But
Okay,
basically,
yeah, then.
there's this one PR in chat, and that has the output of whatever change I did meshrectl. So, and that is a closed PR. That was just for reference for Avidal, who was then working on the MDX upgrade. So in this, the syntax of the files that is there, I think should be what we are currently wanting to
Yeah, I
be.
think here is the. Just a second.
This is another
Uh,
thing.
no, I think the format is here, like how it's pushing the data, if I'm correct.
Oh yeah, so
Neither.
this is the file that shows.
So just a second.
In fact, I'll go on to open one of
I
the
think,
files
yeah, like this.
and we'll ask if this is what we want.
Yeah, here it is. 489. Okay, yeah. So this is the format, like currently meshrectl data is pushing to the layer 5. How is this? Now, if we want like to replace this with here, we have to directly change it here. Now, if we like, the only risk is directly changing from here. It is that if we change it and try to test the change, and if we push this PR after like doing some changes around here, so it may be that like we have not upgraded from layer 5 and the production will fail. So we have to first ensure that the syntax we are doing is correct within the layer 5. If the build properly succeeds, then we can directly come here and ensure the change directly. So we don't have to do like 1300 files that change over directly from layer 5. So
Yeah.
that's why you will see 1300 file changes to check it like build pass correctly.
Sudhanshu, just so that we both are on the same page. So this is the, like the syntax for this array, components array you see, it was previously something else and I had updated it to this, and I hope that this is the current syntax for the array in integration docs. So I just want to ask, like, what is changes that we need, additional to what you see on the screen right now? Like, I think one is about this feature list. So we should not be using these brackets, right? In fact, I'll be going ahead by sharing this in chat as well. So this should be in normal YAML array format, and I think that's possible. We just can have something like this feature list, and just like components has just one index, it would be like that only, 3 fields. And then working slides as well, because if you're having issues in feature list, then I think we will be running into something similar.
Oh, sorry, I was mute. Yeah, yeah. So this removal of double quotes will go, and we have to remove the square brackets and just add dash lines, that hyphen for each, like because feature list there are 3 different features, so it will be with dash lines. Same for working slides, and same for like from how it works and on how it works details. This will go off. This double quotes will go. I think they doesn't support more double quotes unless and until there's something else. And yeah, like actually and there are few files where you will see that how it works details has a long description, so we have to break perfectly align and format that 3 or 4 lines of details. It will be like a block quote or something. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, there are many such files. And now the thing is, you can't go for each files and fix those. Yeah, either you have to use some ESLint or some script that will automatically do that for now. So I have one
No, so
script written to check to development, but yeah, it's not getting me the success we need. I'm still
I
getting the
think
build issues.
I think the only ideal way that will be approved is to make changes to meshCTL. So if I can make this request of you, and that would be from the reference from the latest MDX file that we have, or just this one. If you can open an issue in meshri for meshCTL to desired format that we want for these docs, someone can, or I or you can work on it. So that everyone is aware of this. So will you be
And
opening that issue?
yeah, sure. Just one thing, like, can you double check my this what I said, this particular syntax is true or not? So it should be like someone is also confirmed that yeah, I'm saying correct, that we can
Yeah.
remove
So
this square brackets. Yeah,
I find this a strange that MDX v2 doesn't allow like double quotes for a string. Like that's really surprising.
yeah, like, and also I think this commas like after each line will also remove. I think like after demand double quotes there is a comma. So,
We just can get rid of these. So we just have this YAML, array syntax of YAML above. For just like that, we can in feature list it would be array, which will have 3 indexes. First one will be this, and second, third. In fact, this is the this is JS array syntax. So
yeah.
like this would be pretty straightforward fix in meshCTL.
Yeah,
So
just
what I
I'm
will
just
do
like hoping
when
that
you
it shouldn't
Mhm.
fail the build. Yeah.
So what I will do, I'm committing to it. When you open that issue in meshri/meshri, I'll see what are the requirements, and then if I'm able to, I'll make that changes in meshCTL, and then I will push output to this repo so that it has all the output for with my changes, and then I think on that we can evaluate whether or not the MDX changes that you're trying to do is compatible and
Yeah, sure.
not give any warning.
Yeah.
I think we can go to the next.
Yes. Thank you so much for that, Sudhanshu, and thank you so much for your feedback and input as well, Vishal. I'll quickly take us through um, our agenda items for the day that we have. So we'll go through the layer5.io website first, which is this one right here. I'll add a link to our page. And as I mentioned earlier, this is built on top of Gatsby. So if you're curious, just an answer for that. And I'll share our link to the repository as well, which you can refer to, check out open issues and probably contribute. We will be taking up a couple of open issues here folks have and have been working on. So, Adil, do you mind going ahead with your pagination component first?
Hello,
And do let me
Ankita.
know.
Ankita, my screen sharing is not working. Can you please open my PR?
Sure, would love to. As I can see, here's your PR. And do let me know if you want me to take everyone through the deployment link.
Yeah, there's a preview link.
Sure.
Yeah. In product, you go open source projects. Here is assistant. Then compile. This is the last
And we have a
pagination.
pagination component here.
Yeah.
Do you mind taking us through the different things that you've included? This
Didn't understand.
overview page is pretty much understandable. Now, would you mind taking us through, the different things that you've included in all these 3 tabs?
Yeah. In this code tab, there's a code part also included. You can open this code.
Sure.
Yeah, you can show the code. This is the code. This is the basic simple pagination, and here the size included, and here the custom styling.
Okay.
Here code is also present,
Mhm.
and here the outline is present in the pagination page.
Sure. Just curious, do we have more than one? If I'm not wrong, we've got a couple of other styling options available, like, different variables that people can pass in, or like the prop values could be different here. Do you think it would make sense if there's a line added, like, these are the different values you can also add? Just a suggestion that instantaneously hit my mind. Like, we can just let them know that this is how you can use it, but the other values could be like this, and this. Or do you have it covered up in any of the other sections?
No, I didn't cover it.
Vishal and Sudhanshu, if you're here, would you second this thought? Do you think it would be good enough just to let folks know the other
Yeah,
options or
makes
props
sense to.
available?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, if you could just include, a line saying what are the different options that would work. This makes sense. I'll also add
Give a-
with it as a reviewer.
If you have any reference, can you give me?
Sure, I'll
did-
check it out. I'll add a link. I most likely have a reference to documentation, like a place where you can refer to. You can take a
Yeah.
look at it and add the various variants that you can add and how you can add them here. I'll add it in your PR itself. I'll also add
Yeah.
Vidit as a reviewer so that he can give it a quick view. And once these are added, I'll ensure this gets merged.
Okay.
Yep. Just a quick confirmation. Do you have any other, documentation related PRs that are open at this point of time that need
No,
review
no.
and closure?
No.
Perfect. Thank you so much for pioneering in this area. And again, a call for all the other folks. We've got a bunch of these issues open, so would really appreciate if you'd want to contribute to and get started with contributing to. You can take a look at these issues and start contributing, just like Adil is. So any other reviews or feedback that folks might have for Adil, like things that you would suggest him to include in here, you can add it either in the comments or unmute yourself and mention it. I'll just pause for like 5 seconds and then we can move ahead. I believe not. So I'll add a link to the PR up here. If you're interested, you can take a look. Sure, Ritesh, it looks like you're interested in an issue. I'll quickly go ahead and assign it to you. Thank you so much for working on this, Adil. We'll ensure you reach the finish line soon and we can get this merged as soon as possible. Thank you so much for working on this again. I think I'll probably ask, please correct me if I'm pronouncing that wrong, Nain, to go ahead and share this particular PR that's open inside System for the select component. So I believe we do have Nain here.
Yeah, hi.
Hi there. Welcome to the call.
Do you hear me?
My sincere apologies if I mispronounced. Would you mind taking
Oh,
us through?
Yeah, sure. Mhm. Oh, hi. Do you see my screen?
Yep, it
Yeah,
says that you're
please.
sharing your screen, but it's a blank canvas for me, at least for now.
No,
Vishal, could
it's
you?
Oh,
it's visible. It's visible. I think it's.
It's got to be a network issue from my end. Please go ahead and share.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, so I finished adding the documentation for the select components, and for this one I refer to the button documentation here, and also it's the contents from the MUI pages. So this is the so this is like the overview section, and then oh, okay, and this is the for the guidance, and also the code parts
Just
here.
for context, and is that yeah, you're taking reference from MUI. That's like because we are importing that. Just like don't just all just copy paste the documentation. Just you could add some your own flavor, like something little bit enhance, right? So it shouldn't be just see that like it's copy pasted content. Just something like
Oh, yeah,
add your own flavor kind of something. Yeah, try to
yes.
be
I
yeah, because we don't have the mockups, so that's why contributors can add their own uh, like position of these things, like where types are outliners. So just like try to be creative, and so that will be more like overshadow the MUI one. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. So I didn't copy paste from the MUI, because I just refer to the MUI to say, well, what are the like properties available in this component, but then I did like recompose it. Yes, I didn't just copy and paste. I did kind of like recompose to what are just the main like properties that might be useful, and then yeah.
Okay,
So
then it's good. Yeah.
yeah, I think yeah,
I,
this pretty
I
much
think your
it's like similar to the previous.
screen is stuck. If you just scroll down,
Does it work now?
yeah, no, your screen is stuck, and it might be for me. Yeah, like
Oh, why is it pause?
yeah.
Wait, let me try again. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure where it was paused at, but like so this is the code section, and yeah, some of the
Don't use system theme provider in your code, because that's a separate wrapper and theme. So we don't want to add system theme provider specific to the code here. It should go in a separate section. So just use
oh yeah,
select
okay, gotcha.
and
Yeah.
inside components.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I will remove that like after this.
Great. Any other feedback that we might have here for this open PR from others present in the call? I guess we can pause.
You can use and like the different variants of select, like error, or there are types of I think variant also, right? Like if you select something, like error happens, the outline becomes red, kind of something. I don't remember.
Well, error? Yeah, I think I have it
Okay,
down here. Yeah. This also have the system team product. I will remove it later.
you can use it like while coding. Like don't show just here. This code shouldn't be here that you are exposing system provider. Just
I show
make
the
sure that.
coding.
I'm saying that here you are written, like when you click show code, the system theme provider, right? You have written in the code section.
Yeah.
Just don't add it here. You might be required while working on it, but just don't add it here. The code section shouldn't show the system theme provider.
Yes. Get it. Yeah.
Sure. Other than it looks good to me.
Thank you so much for working on this. And I've added Vidit and Sudhanshu as reviewers for this. So as soon
Thank
as
you.
the said feedback is incorporated, I guess we are good to go and merge this.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. I'll go ahead and I'll share my screen again so that we can move ahead. So we've got another assistant card component and sort order component from Anand. And I guess we do have Anand here. So Anand, do you mind taking us through both these PRs that you've got in this area?
Yeah, sure. I'll just share my screen. Yeah, I'm assuming my screen is visible, right? Yeah. So the first issue that I worked on is adding the card component. So I had already gotten some feedback. I'll just show the feedback first, and then if there's anything else you guys want to add on, we can talk about that. So the first one was um, the color of the text being too light compared to the background. This is how it looks right now. And the second one was actually to show the code. Here, I think there was so what I was basically doing is storing this component within a variable and like calling the variable then. So I think with it had a feedback saying, to remove the variable and just show the card content directly. I mean, how to invoke a card to the user directly. So that is number one. And also the same thing with the code as well. So in files changed. Yeah, whenever I do use a card, for example, let's say, yeah, here. So when I'm using the card here, instead of calling another external variable, I'm just calling the entire card component. So yeah, those were the changes. Yeah, I can just walk through the content if you guys want to check out.
I think this side navigation is not completed if you sure. So that need to be done.
Side navigation as in?
His
The types
right
of
side.
cards, if you go ahead and take a look at the right-hand corner of the page.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
Yes.
Every heading should be navigatable.
Right. Okay, got it. Yeah, I'll fix that up. And anything regarding the content of the page? So there's overview, guidance, and code as well. Yeah, I think you guys can check the PR from the chat, go through it, and then see if there are any updates that you guys want to add. You can just drop a comment and I'll fix that up. So moving to the second issue, this is another issue that was opened by Lee. Basically, on what we have right now, the left side components or the component list is not in sorted order. That was the issue, but then I also noticed that, let's say if we do go to the listing of these elements themselves, they were also not in sorted order. So I opened another PR which fixes both. So basically this is in sorted order and this is also in sorted order. And how I did that is I changed the array basically to show the sorted array and just display the sorted array. So whenever we do add additional components going forward, it shouldn't break. And this holds good.
Okay, you are sorting by that name added, right?
Yeah, name. Basically doing a local compare
Okay.
for the name.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is in both the files. Just doing the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are the two updates.
Thank you so much for working on this, Anand. I guess you do have a couple of things that you have, like the side nav that you have to fix, or the content table that you have to fix in the first card PR. For this one, I'll probably assign someone to take a look and review the sort order assistant PR as well. And then I guess we are good to go.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you so much for working on both of those.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yep, I'll probably take over the screen sharing for now. And I guess Vishal, we've got Dharaneshwaran up here. I'm not sure if Dharan is present at this point. Yes, he isn't. We don't have Dharan here. Probably we'll see if time persists after covering up Vishal's items. We can take a look at Dharan's PR and provide him some feedback that he can probably look at later on in the recording. Vishal, over to you. You're up next.
Thanks a lot, Ankita. So I have two items that I'll quickly go through. The first one being, so I've tried my best to incorporate all the changes that you suggested. So please do take a look. And for others, this is basically adding how you can contribute to Canvas catalog, the steps that is needed. So there are a couple of methods like, publishing high quality designs, creating starter templates, something that Ankita has also been working on, and also sharing designs. So for those, I have tried to add some GIFs. So, it's always better to have some visual demo. So yeah, do take a look, and if you think anything could be enhanced, I'm all up for any feedback. So I think that would be it. I can quickly also open it up in the deploy preview. Is the screen visible right now? If anyone can confirm.
Yeah, is it is?
Yes.
Blog.
Yes, we
And it
can
would
see
be,
your screen though.
yeah, so this would be it. This is a blog, and this section was to be, updated with the
Have
latest
you
information.
are you showing that net preview one? I think even like PR.
Yeah, this is the deploy preview.
No, then you are
Eh,
in your PR, not in the deploy preview.
Okay, yeah, understood. That is why I was asking. I'll share
Okay.
that window. Yep. Hopefully now it will be visible.
yeah.
Sudhanshu, can you confirm if you can see my screen?
Yeah, yes,
How
it is
can
you.
thanks a lot.
Yeah, go ahead.
So create or import a design. I made this GIF, and let me know if then from a template, how you can create design from template, or you can start from very scratch. So for that too, how you can do that, you can use this, this is called some doc, yeah, designer doc. There are many things that you can pick up and can start from. Definitely, I would have been able to describe them all in one GIF. And since they all have extensive docs on them, this I think would be a good starting point for you. All right, then from template, simply can click on catalog icon, and it will be there will be templates and also existing designs which you can clone or can play around. Then yeah, you also can import. So let's say you have some YAML manifest file in your local computer, and you want to just simply import that. So like Mishri is knowledgeable and intelligent enough to understand whether it's a Docker Compose file or a manifest file or a Mishri design. By the way, like if you are making any design in here and you are downloading, in fact, you also can download it. That is export. So if you export it as a Mishri design, so next time whenever you will be importing it, it will be remembering all the configuration and settings. So that is about Mishri design. And there's one more, Helm chart. So that's also supported. So you can import, and this GIF I think is trying to demonstrate that only. And yeah, once you import, once again, it shows you the infrastructure, what it is, and which various components. Yeah, so this is that part only. This is the interpretation of Canvas, which is one of the Mishri extension of the import that you just did. Then yeah, once you think you're ready, you simply can publish, and that is by the way this guy is doing this GIF. You would want to have some description, caveats, and considerations, and then you simply can click on publish to catalog. the flow that is followed after that is it is sent to for review, and once it's approved, it will be available in catalog just like any others designs. And yeah, I think in the end it would be to share your designs, spread the word, and also collaboratively, like you can use it for learning purposes, or for facilitating your team designing your infrastructure, troubleshooting it together. So just like we are all on docs, and I can see Ankita, then Adil, and Sudhanshu also, and in fact I'm right here on next to Tirtha's name. If you come, I can see that you are here. So just like that, it is a tool which is for DevOps. So you pretty much can think of it, that is Canvas, as Google Docs for DevOps. So do give it a try if you have not already. I will be dropping this preview link itself so that I do two things at the same time. First is sharing with you what is Canvas catalog, and second, if you would like to take a look at my preview. That would be all. Any questions? And I made sure about the mobile responsiveness, so hopefully if you have any feedback you will be giving. Let's move on to the next update about these forms. I think it's open for a week. I did some changes Jan 14th, and Ankita, like this is I guess update from your PR. So if I already have it open, first let me share this PR link in chat, and then we'll go to the deploy preview.
Does it make sense, Vivek, like if we anyhow show this blog to redirect and read about from the Canvas product page, if it makes sense or something we could think of?
Yeah, so you're saying that on Layer5io,
Yeah,
where
yeah,
we have
from
product.
Canvas, yes. And if we want to like redirect to them blog, like read more about Canvas, learn more about Canvas through here by blogs, it something like just could be a thing to think of.
Yeah, so I think we have a dedicated section on catalog in Canvas. Yeah, this is it, and there's one dedicated page to catalog only. I think there it would make sense to link to that blog. Explore Canvas, book a demo. There were some pages on catalog, if I'm not missing it early. Oh no. So, but there is a page that is on catalog only. And there I think we should, in fact, redirect. So yeah, it does make sense, Tanshu.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, cloud plus catalog. Yeah, this is the page. If it opens, I'll be able to. Let me open this a new tab. Yeah, Cloud Native Catalog. I think here we can link to the blog. Any thoughts?
Yeah, some. You said from where?
Yeah, so this is the catalog page.
Yeah.
From here, like we can direct to the blog.
We can, yeah.
If you were.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, coming back to my update. So this is the deploy preview. Let me switch to dark mode so that it is easy on your eyes. Yeah, so previously, let me also open what we have now. So this would be the page. Let me go to the very bottom, contact. If you click on contact, it opens something like this. And in fact, this is also using Formic only. But since we have already a very common form that we could use there just to be consistent, and it also has some other fields, I have incorporated like that. So this is what comes up. This is for contact, and then for pricing page, let me also open that really quick. So on solutions, you go to pricing, and I'll be doing the same for the live site. So let's go to pricing page. Right now, if you click on contact sales, it opens this embedded MailChimp. No, it's not embedded. Yeah, it takes you to a whole new different page, which is MailChimp. I mean, it's managed by MailChimp. but we don't want to do that. So if you click now on contact us, this is deploy preview of my PR. Something like this comes up, and any feedback on this will be highly appreciated. While you are thinking of that, I will also be quickly
I
showing
I
about
think it
this.
didn't.
So
The contact form didn't pop out yet.
Yeah. I'm a bit skeptical about the color scheme that we're opting for, but the rest of the things do look
Gradient.
good to me.
Are you talking about the
Yes,
gradient?
the gradient, yeah, the gradient in the text box.
Yeah, there was a feedback from Ali about changing it to white, so I'll be making sure that that's done. So yeah, that is
Sure,
something on my.
makes sense.
And another thing that I just wanted to quickly share, and if you click on just ask, it just takes you to our contact page where we have many detail. Right now, what it does is, I think I'll once again have to go to pricing page. Yeah, right now if you click on just ask, it opens this MailChimp embedded form. We want to get rid of this. So that is it. In fact, this embedded form that you say, it's there on a couple of positions inside, and I have done the same for them. So now instead of opening this modal, it will just simply direct folks to contact page, company/contact page, where it would look something like this. I mean, I've already shown, but just to be, yeah, this, and it will be opening up. You can fill it in that way. If you click that contact us, it will be sending a message. So that would be all for this PR. I have made sure that I drop this link in chat. So yeah, do give any feedback that you may have.
Vivek, for the first one for the blog, can you share that PR to the preview with in the blog blog kitchen Slack channel? So because if any new user or any new contributor can read and get the context, so that would more easy to like, because we already know, so it doesn't make sense. Let's just others also read. If they doesn't understand anything specific, then we can make changes.
Yeah, sure. I'll make sure that I do that, Stanshu. So yeah, that would be it.
Thank you so much for sharing these updates, Vishal. I guess we are almost on time, and as I can see, we still don't have Taran on call, so we'll probably take this up in the next websites meeting if it's still not wrapped up. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. I'll take a moment to take all of you through our discussion forum here. So, if you're working on an issue and you're caught up anywhere and you need some help, apart from Slack, you can also head out to, I'll add a link to it in the chat that you can refer to. You can head out to the discussion forum and check out if there has been another contributor who has faced a similar issue and there's a solution that you can adopt. And if that's not working, you can probably open up your whole new issue and then work on that. So I happen to have a terrible internet connection at this point. So it's taking a while to open up. But I'd also like to share our community calendar with all of you that you can refer to and probably join the other calls or meets that we have. One happening on Wednesday. That you can join and take a look at another repo that we tend to have, which is Meshri. You could also add it to your own calendar and then refer to all of these, join all these calls. As we do not have newcomers present in this meeting, so I wouldn't suggest folks to go ahead and join the newcomers call that we have every Thursday. But thank you so much again for joining this evening, morning, and afternoon, based on your time zone. Really appreciate the hard work that you've done. We'll go through and try and wrap all of these up before the next websites call. And looking forward to having you in the next websites call as well with a new set of issues. So until then,
Hello.
please take care. Oh, yeah, sure.
Hello. Yeah. I have faced some error issue while set up the layer 5 in local.
Mhm.
I'm sharing my screen.
Yeah, Akash.
Akash,
No, Akash.
actually,
So
we are running a
Yeah,
bit
please go
over
ahead.
time right now, so
Okay,
we
okay.
do it like 6:30 to 7:30. As I mentioned earlier, you can go ahead and take a look at discussion.layer5.io.
Okay.
You will most likely find a lot of layer 5 setup issues there. You can refer to it and fix it. Else, we can take it up in the Slack channel in the website's channel out there on Slack. You can mention whatever you're facing, and we'll try to help you. Thank you so
Okay,
much
yeah,
for
sure.
understanding.
There is Akash,
In fact, like,
there is a YouTube
sorry to
video
interrupt.
for setting up in. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, yeah, sorry to interrupt, but I was injecting just because I saw the screenshot from Akash, and it was same API node validation. So it may be that you are not on the latest branch, because Sudhanshu has been fixing many of those bugs. So Akash, like just like I suggested, you can take that screenshot, put it publicly in either discussion forum or in Slack.
Okay.
There we can
Okay.
definitely will.
Yeah, yeah, yes, sure, yes. Thank you. Yeah.
And if I just can ask, by any chance are you using Windows?
Yes, I am using Windows.
Yeah, we'll also be dropping the video link that Sudhanshu was talking about. So.
Okay.
Great. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us again. And I hope you have a great day ahead, or a great night ahead, or a great evening ahead. Take care. See you in the next website's call next Monday. Take care, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thank you, Ankita.